At least, I don't know why you're adjusting your hair. It looks very fancy for being in a snow-covered hellscape. Hey everybody, welcome back to more Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel 2. I'm SlayerMathis, and last time we set out to go and stop that magic knight again, because of course, he couldn't stay dead. And this time, well, we're going to continue our exploration through the Emir Valley. Wait for this nice little cat to move around.
My turn.
Alright, we can just keep on attacking. Apologies if the audio sounds a little bit weird in this episode. This is actually the first episode that I'm recording after the series has been uploaded. Usually I like to both record a lot longer, but I've just been busy with real life stuff. But I noticed that in the first few episodes, the audio was really low on my commentary, so I am trying to alleviate that. Hopefully this isn't too bad, though. Yeah, we can just focus on these snows. Also, apologies if you can hear my cat freaking out in the background. It's a cat. What do you expect?
Here you go.
Hopefully you don't expect him to start flying around like these ones are, but you know. Maybe he will. One thing that I have not mentioned yet is with the movement. Hold up.
That was great, Elise.
Thank you so much.
So if you decide to just move, you will actually have a little bit. You'll have your next turn will come quicker. That's what I'm trying to say. It's basically, it just takes less action to just move as opposed to moving and attacking. So keep that in mind. It could be beneficial to just not move around at some points. Let's just go for the Gale. We do have the guaranteed crit. Easy does it.
Let's keep moving.
Elise levels up to level 39. Not too bad, but Elise still is the weakest of the bunch. Makes sense, I think. We're finally at the halfway point. How are you feeling, Elise? Very well, thank you. There's no need to worry. I've been through so much, Reen, especially in recent months, and yet you've managed to overcome it all. Climbing a mountain as small as this can hardly hope to compare. I don't know if you insist, but if you need to take a break, there's no shame in saying so. Agreed. The monsters around here are on the tough side, sure, but we can last as long as we pace ourselves. You just keep backing your brother up. I'm here backing both of you up, too. Thank you. You're getting closer to that magic knight. I can sense it. Just so we're perfectly clear, you do know you don't stand a chance against it with just the three of you, don't you? Sure do, kitten. It wouldn't be my first time going up with something that huge, but size isn't the only issue here. How do I put this? It's like there's some kind of strange power inside it that was helping it move. Does that mean we'll have to find a way to deal with that first? I think I know just the way to do it. Selene, can we go back to Valimar? I'd like to ask for his help. If you feel that's the best option we have, then I've got nothing more to say. Just be sure you're mentally prepared by the time we get there. I'm prepared. You got some kind of plan in mind? That works for me. You don't have much further to go, and any plan at this point is better than none. Let's move, and remember, slow and steady's the way. Gotta love the fact that the cat is freaking out right when I start recording, but whatever. I'll just have to see how it actually sounds on
chest. I wonder what's inside.
On the recording. And wait for you to slowly turn around.
The advantage is ours.
Ready to go.
And I want Towell to get his CP up a little bit. That would be pretty nice to have. Elise. Charge up a Luminous Ray on those two, the ones that Reen isn't attacking. Luminous Ray, lines can be useful at points, but again, I've mentioned this before, I do prefer area more than line. So, kind of just have to, we'll just have to deal with that, I guess.
Got you.
Also, getting the bravery points up will be
I'm
pretty
up.
nice.
Sorry. That's
Unscathed
it for you.
is a pretty nice timed point
Did
2 addition, so... And it's pretty easy to get,
I'm
as
up.
long as you
Here we
do
go.
the ambush.
Splendid chest.
Boop, boop. Relaxant, fire seepeth, not bad, not bad. We get poison. This quartz will, well, give you a chance to poison enemies when you attack them. It's not fantastic, but still, it's something that can just every so often trigger, and that's still pretty good. 10% chance isn't great.
It sounded close.
Let's get yourselves ready.
Why do that when we could not do that? Instead, wait for these frostbiters to slowly waddle their way up to us.
Ready to go.
Another fight that's pretty much
Let's
the
move.
exact same. At this point, it's not really a big deal if we use EP a bunch. We are pretty close to a charging station. This is literally going to be like the exact same as before, even with the zero art on Reen's second turn.
Sure thing.
Sure, bop that.
Here I go. Yeah.
Almost used it on the wrong one, but it's fine.
Activate.
And Elise should be able to take both of those out. Yeah.
Shall we move on?
No problems there for little Miss Elise. It is nice that we're getting to see some new party members. Obviously, in the first game, we mostly just had Class 7, but we did have a few other people that we did get to temporarily party with, mainly Sarah in the prologue / chapter 5, I think it was. I forget the exact number, but I'm pretty sure it was chapter 5. But that is us healed up. Toval, I would have liked if he had a little bit more in the tank, but that'll be fine. We don't have any extra quartz that we can grab, so let's just head on to the end of the valley. Well, this is it. It's the monument that caused all that trouble you brought up before, right? Even now I can sense the spiritual power. And as far as I can tell, everything here is in order. Yeah, I don't see anything abnormal going on either. It caused me a lot of trouble back when I was a kid, too. Guess I'm cursed by the spot, aren't I? I mean, don't be silly. It came from close by. Here it comes. It would be perfectly fine if we falling off a damn cliff. Ancient legends mentioned that they have the power to regenerate, but I didn't think it held that much merit. You have to stop it from reaching Ymir. Don't do anything that'll put yourself in unnecessary danger, Elise. I won't. Right, let's give it our best shot.
Stay sharp, guys. Here I go.
Of course, we got a big, imposing foe in front of us, and right away, I'm gonna buff ourselves up. We got both Holy Squall and Motivate.
Grant us a healing ray.
Thanks.
Well, that was kind of useless to do Holy Squall, but whatever. Fine. Unfortunately, started off with a crit on his first one, on his first attack. You know what? Before I forget, let's do an analyze. Make sure we get him. Ortheim has roughly the same stats as before. A little bit higher, but still pretty well balanced in terms of his stat spread.
I'll heal you.
Thanks.
Right there, we're seeing auto tier. The auto abilities aren't very reliable. They suck. They activate at random,
Here we go.
so you can't really trust in that to go too well. We're gonna buff ourselves up, and
Right, let's do this.
throw up a Motivate.
Leave it to me.
One more, and now at this point we're going to build up and see if we can get to... Actually, we'll throw out a rush. We'll see if we can get our 200 CP S crafts. in, which we should be able to do just fine. Push us back a little bit, but that is perfectly manageable. Tobal can go do a little punch. Technically, you can micromanage this and constantly link and delink, but I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm actually just gonna move Reen up.
Too slow.
Do you get the counter, which is pretty nice.
Let's move.
And okay, this will work.
Right.
This actually works perfectly. Fragrant Garden. Just does damage.
Assume your stance. Fragrant Garden.
Ready to go.
7.8 or 7.5 rather. Not great, not bad. Rebellion Storm. I believe we have seen this before, but can't hurt to double do it. A little bit more powerful. Elise's S-Craft is not great. And honestly, Elise as her Spire herself is not a great party member. He's under-leveled at this point, and she has some pretty weak crafts.
Rebellion Storm!
But I'm fine with this Wind Nuke that Tobal has. Doing 8.1k. And of course, Azure Flame Slash, very strong and has that chance for burn. Sweet, not wearing those clothes. What are you doing? Yeah. When he starts getting low on health, Orthanc will start using Power Gain. This will restore a little bit of HP to him, as well as giving him a plus 50% strength buff. This is when the battle gets pretty dangerous. So start being real careful. At this point, though, I think I would rather Reen get that a little bit of a buff on his CP. Okay, dart that through. We don't have enough for a Motivate, which would have been nice. But let's heal up Elise. And she's kind of our best healer at this point. And again, Power Gain is pretty terrifying. Not gonna lie.
Right.
Do that, and we'll keep attacking because we do have that Holy Squall that I'd be waiting for. Spark Arrow will do the most damage. But still it does not do all that much. But it is it's a zero art, might as well use it.
Cheers.
This is actually a very tough fight. So don't feel bad if you lose, like I most likely will.
Do this.
Holy Squall is 50? We're crack now doing about half of our health when it hits. Which is very scarifying. And really, Tobal?
Guess I pushed my luck.
Really, Tobal?
I can do this.
When you die, you will lose all your CP, you will regain your EP, and you have to be revived with either a Balm, some certain food items, or Thelis. Thelis is very situational because it is just a revive. It cannot, well, I think it actually can heal people who are alive. But it's not good at healing people who are alive. Green's so dead. Oh no, he survived 64 HP. Very impressive.
Yeah.
It's very unfortunate that he got a crit on us. And, oh, okay, got another survival. Holy Squall will heal up everyone, so that's good.
Grant us a healing rain.
Thanks.
There we go. Very nice. What was that, 60% HP, I think it said on there?
Let's move.
Really would like this to do a little bit more. Let's heal up Tobal. I believe just because Tobal's right in front of him, that, yeah, no Grand Crack, it would just be Tobal being attacked. And we're just slowly trying to chip him down, and it's very much emphasis on slowly.
My turn. All right.
Yeah, let's throw in another motivate.
Leave it to me.
Start getting ourselves buffed up a little bit more. Elise, have fun tanking.
Got you.
I believe in your ability to tank, Elise. See, she was fine. Only took like,
I'm up.
what? 1.4k? Not bad. Very much, I doubt this will get the blind. I think he is technically susceptible to blind, but it's a very low chance. Elise, you can wait up still.
Got you.
One thing is that arts do not have a range, so Rian can use his firebolt from all the way back there. No problem, lame-o.
Here I go.
Motivate, yeah. Cannot reach. And really just can't reach anything. Would be able to hit the flame impact out at least. So let's go and do that. Again, I've mentioned this before, I don't really like flame impact that much, but it is better than nothing. It's a fine craft, I just prefer other things because I like AoE a little bit more. Elise, now is your time to use a Holy Squall. Right now, Elise is your main healer.
Oh god.
Yeah, fine. Elise is the main healer of the party right now. She is not the main healer of the game. We will get to them in a while. But Elise, still, Holy Squall is a very good healing craft. Not too many defensive crafts out there. A lot of crafts are kind of the same deal where they are, well, they're just attacks. Ooh, good dodge there from Tobal. I'm gonna save that for until he's a little bit more buffed, either at 200 CP or if I get a double strength, or both, if it's close enough. Right now we're chipping away at Orthon, but again that power gain is, I believe it's under 20% HP that he starts using power gain.
All right, let's do this. Understood.
Let's boost up strength. Yeah, we'll be fine. Hopefully he doesn't use another power gain. Okay. I'm actually fine with that. Because it means that...
Oh goddess. Grant us
it means that he's not regaining HP. That's the big thing.
My turn. All right, let's do this.
We'll go to Motivate, and we'll get Toval up to 156. Okay. I am not going to risk it at this point. I'm just going to use the Rebellion Storm. We're not going to be able to reach 200 most likely, so that'll be fine. I'll skip this. A lot of times I will skip the animation for the S-Crafts because they are pretty long, and they don't really change that much. And Elise doing a very good job at jab? I mean, also yes, she is using a Rapier. Doing a very good job at unbalancing Orthheim. We're actually doing very well. One thing I should mention, because it doesn't look too likely that it will happen in this fight, if someone dies, they will not gain experience with battling. Did we call for counter? Holy crap, that's amazing.
It's safe for now.
2.1 times. A lot of times you will get some pretty good experience. I believe that the amount of times that you can get a certain tactical bonus is capped. Like right there, we double teamed more than 4 times. That's just true. Elise reaches the big 4-0. Think that did it? Not yet. How can you grow more arms? Can't be serious. Well, think he's ready? Ready enough, but he won't be able to fight for very long. Still, he's the best chance we got. Elise, Tobal, stay back! Why? What for?
Heed my call. Valimar, the Ashen Knight!
What's that sound?
Am I seeing things?
Yeah, he's recovered enough to fend off this guy at least. Try and actually win this time, got it?
Not a problem. I'm counting on you, Valimar. Our target's the Magic Knight right in front of us.
Acknowledged. However, operational time is limited to a maximum of 300 seconds. Caution is advised.
So this is the Ashen Knight? I'd heard about it fighting against the Alliance forces trying to take over Trista, but wow, this is something else.
Are you really moving that ring?
Elise, Toma, I'll take care of this. Stay back.
Roger that. Come on, Missy. We're gonna be in danger if we stay here.
All right.
I'll have to rely on the unarmed form this time too, but that's fine by me. Okay, here goes!
All right. You ready?
Something introduced very late into Trails of Cold Steel 1 that is much more prominent in 2 is Divine Knight battles. Or, to put it more simply, mech fights. That's right, we got a giant mech that we can sometimes fight. This is more of a game of rock, paper, scissors, or, I guess more aptly, looking to find a spot to attack. Depending on their stance will be a different spot where you can go and attack them from. If we go into attack, we've got 3 different options, either the head, the arms, or the body. This is mostly the way that it'll work. I think there might be a few instances where it's not explicitly laid out like this, but one of them will have a small, I believe it is, one will unbalance every time, 2 will not. So if we punch him in the face, we get a free critical. But if we were to, say, punch it in the body, nothing of the sort. That said, sometimes they'll change form, and that'll change things a little bit. Don't worry about the fact that you can't analyze. They will always be fully analyzed, except for unbalanced efficacy, when they are like this. You punch him in the arms, because of course he has the arms splayed out, that'll be perfectly fine.
It's working. Keep it up.
He's a very powerful craft on us, which is a little bit painful. However, we have a few different options. We also have Defend, which will reduce the damage that we take by a long shot, while also recovering a little bit of HP. But the main thing is that 70% damage debuff. But of course, we didn't really see it there. Morning Moon is the only craft we have right now, and this is a really, really good one. I use this a ton in our fight, one of our only mech fights in Trails of Cold Steel 1, because it is an automatic counter with a good chance to also get the automatic avoid damage and counter. It's really good, but of course right now we do not have the CP for it. You're also topped off at 100 CP. You cannot get up to 200 with this. We see also that Valimar has EP. We will not be able to use EP for quite a while. But it is something that will be used with our mechs nonetheless. Once you get to 3 bravery points, you can use the finisher, Destructive Impact. Does a lot more damage. Right now, we're getting chipped away pretty well, but that's mainly because I've been trying to show off a little bit of how this works. We see right there that the head is a guaranteed crit. The body is likely to get a crit, but not guaranteed, and the arms, I believe, have a 1-star efficacy. if possible, I want to show off all of the efficacies, but I may not be able to do that. Here, let's show off Morning Moon.
Bring it on!
We will take no damage, and we will automatically fight back. Now we're going to punch him in the face. And down. Orthyme goes for good this time. And he explodes twice for good measure.
He did it!
Thank goodness. I think he's used up every last bit of the mana he recovered.
That was a close one.
You didn't have a weapon, and yet you still came out on top, Reen. Not half bad. Not that it means you're ready to take on the Azure Awakener. That's a ways away.
Yeah, I'll bet.
Combat efficiency demonstrated a 5% increase over the previous battle. I look forward to observing further improvement in the future.
Sure. I hope I don't let you down. I barely know a thing about you. But even then, it's clear as day that you're far more reliable than I'll ever be. Well, it doesn't matter how it happened. Fact is, we're now fighting alongside one another as both allies and friends. So don't worry. I'll do everything I can to become strong enough to draw out your full power. Strong enough to even win against Crow.
I shall await that day.
Reen!
Hey there. You did great, champ.
Thanks. You didn't get hurt at all, did you, Elise?
I'm fine. I'm more concerned about you. Are you feeling all right? I'd heard about what happened the last time you fought inside that thing.
I'm a little tired, but that's all. I probably wouldn't have gotten off so easily if things were anywhere close to being like last time, honestly.
As I've said once before, all damage taken by a Divine Knight is passed on to its Awakener. So take that as extra motivation to continue getting better at piloting him.
Well, yeah, you did say that, didn't you? Well, I'd have to improve my piloting skills to get things done anyway. I've got every intention of getting better.
You're sounding a lot more sure of yourself now.
Does that mean you're feeling better?
Yeah, never better. If I want to reunite with the others, I need to keep moving forward. Sorry. I've got a feeling I'm just gonna be causing you a lot more grief in the future.
Oh, don't you worry about that. I'm plenty used to it. And besides, I'd like nothing more than for you to be reunited with your classmates.
Thanks, Elise.
You can be such a troublemaker.
Sounds like things are all wrapped up here.
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
That can't be.
Oh, not now. Rianos!
It's the bird I saw in the Capitol.
Hello there, darling. Miss me? It's so lovely to see you again, Reen.
Is that bird talking?
After Celine, a bird shouldn't be any more surprising, but still. You've got some nerve showing yourself, Vita. Although not enough nerve to show up in person, apparently. So what does Ouroboros' oh-so-amazing second Anguis, the Azure Abyss herself, want with us?
What's an Anguis?
One of Ouroboros' top brass.
It's nice to see you again too, Celine. And while I know of them, I can't say I recall ever being formally introduced to Reen's adorable sister or that handsome bracer with you. I'm sorry that our first meeting had to be through my familiar.
Huh?
Misty. No. I suppose I should call you Vita now. How did you know we were here?
We've been trying to find the whereabouts of the Ashen Knight for quite a while, you see. We've been searching for the past month since the Civil War began without any luck. But then we sensed an active magic knight in this area, and that was what finally led us to you.
I wasn't expecting our location to be discovered this quickly.
I got to see your battle with Crow too, incidentally. For it being the first time you've ever piloted a knight, you did rather well. If we're being objective, though, it was more akin to a tiger swatting away at a cub.
What are Crow and that Azure Knight doing now anyway? What happened to everyone at the Academy?
I'm sure they're fine, Rain.
Crow's been keeping himself very, very busy. The Noble Alliance forces see him as their little joker. They call him the Azure Chevalier now. I'm afraid I don't know anything about your classmates, though. Emma's in hiding now, too. Still, if you want to know that badly...
That didn't sound good.
That sounded like gunfire.
Uh-oh. I wasn't expecting them to arrive so soon. It sounds like the Jaegers hired by Duke Alberea are here. I'm guessing it's only a matter of time now before Princess Alphen is taken into their custody.
Jaegers? In Ymir?
Her Highness?
Damn it.
I can assure you that I have nothing to do with what's happening over there. I think you're going to want to hurry, though. Perhaps if you run fast enough, you might be able to get back in time.
How dare she act like this is all some game!
Let it go, Celine. We've got to hurry.
Yeah, Her Highness and the rest of Ymir are in real danger if we don't get moving.
Right.
And of course, while we do have to get moving, we are at, 33 minutes into this video, and I try to keep a max at 20, so we're a little bit ahead of schedule. Oh, a little bit behind schedule, I guess. So next time, we'll be rushing back to Ymir, and I do mean rushing back. We are not going to get into any fights if we can prevent it. But until then, see you guys later.